everyone, this is the general reading for fire signs, so Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Do check out the other signs as well. Check out what your sun, moon, rising and your Venus sign is. We're going to see what messages come out. I'm going to use a mixture of oracle decks and tarot to see what your current energy is and what you can expect to come your way soon. So fire signs. We have emerging. So fire signs, it looks to me like you are now moving into a really beautiful phase of your life. Maybe you've retreated a little bit and you're finally coming back out of your cocoon. You've been through some kind of transformation or awakening, and it's really beautiful. I feel like a lot of purity coming through this energy as well. So it does feel like you've reached the next level in your kind of awakening or ascension. This is it's no small transformation. Like, this is huge what you have been through and what you've experienced. So maybe the last couple of weeks you have been in kind of hibernation mode, or you've been doing a lot of time really thinking and contemplating, and now you have reached the next level. We have romance, so fire signs, emerging and romance. To me, that is telling me that there could very well be a new relationship coming your way, or the next level of commitment in your current relationship. Maybe someone is finally returned to you recently, or they are going to over the next couple of weeks. And this person now, I do feel like, is very committed. So even if they aren't expressing it currently, it does feel like they are ready to make some kind of commitment to you, or they're not going to leave you again. And we have body care. So fire signs, you are now being asked to really look after yourself. For lots of you, I feel like you have kind of like blocks about your body image, maybe from childhood, or maybe you've just not been looking after yourself lately because you've been through this transformation, because you've been in that kind of cocoon mode. And for some of you, this could have been a couple of weeks. And for others, I do feel like this will have been much longer. You'll have spent maybe like the first half of this year really just hiding away, and now you're finally coming out of that shell and you're wanting to start looking after yourself again, looking after your body, and really taking care of yourself. For lots of you, there's been a lot of inner child work to do as well, so I do feel like you've really reconnected with your inner child. You've healed a lot of inner child blocks and trust issues, I'm being told, which is why relationships are now going to start coming together for you, because in the past there has been trust issues or insecurities which has blocked you in relationships, and they're being resolved. They feel like they have really been healed, or you're well on the way to healing these. There's some kind of innocence about the energy of the fire signs right now. So maybe you're finally putting your guard down. Maybe you're not being as fiery as normal, and you are being a little bit more vulnerable or open with someone. Really kind of this transformation, it's mellowed you. I'm being told that you've softened a little bit. Let's see what else we've got for the fire signs. See the other person's point of view. So a lot of this right now is about relationships. It's about you are looking at things from a different perspective. You are thinking about things from your partner's perspective, or just you're not seeing everything from the view you have done in the past. You are looking at things from a different perspective and really trying to get an overview of the whole situation before you act. For lots of you, you might kind of normally act quite impulsively, and now you have really mellowed. There's a much gentler side to you right now, fire signs. I do feel like for lots of you, that's because you found love, or love is coming your way. And as this person is entering your life, or you're kind of like leveling up in terms of commitment with this, your current partner, I do feel like you have a much softer side about you. Right, so fire signs. Some of you write already, and others of you are being told to write more. Write down your feelings. I feel like for lots of you, you really need to get things pen on paper. You need to get these emotions out. You need to communicate with people clearly, but for lots of you, it really just feels like, having a diary or a gratitude journal, somewhere for you to offload. Because if you're not careful, you know, you might find that you're someone who has a tendency to offload onto people or keep things within until you reach a point where you just snap or you can't go on, or you want to retreat away from people. You know, maybe you've got a tendency to really go into hermit mode when you feel like you can't handle your emotions or things are becoming too intense. So by writing things down and getting things out of your head, out of your body, you'll find that you feel a lot calmer, and you won't have that tendency to retreat. As I said, that this card flew out, come out of a closet. So yeah, for lots of you, this is about the way you have been retreating, the way you've been hiding away from the world, getting out of that cocoon and emerging and coming back into the real world, you know, not hiding away anymore, but really just just getting integrated again in reality. For lots of you as well, this is really related to looking after yourself. You know, I do feel like you've probably been neglecting self-care, not focusing on loving yourself, but maybe you've been focusing a lot on another person, whether that be a partner or a friend or a family member. You know, you've been supporting other people and neglecting yourself, fire signs. So right now you're being asked to stop hiding away, to really put yourself first and look after yourself before other people. Okay, we're going to use the tarot now to see what messages want to come out for these fire signs. Fire signs, we have 7 of Wands. You have been working hard on something, and this feels like it has been a never-ending battle. It feels like, you know, you've been doing this for months. You know, that's probably why you've retreated. You've retreated because you've been working hard on something behind the scenes, and this has been a long project. You know, maybe like I said, it does feel like the whole of this year up until this point, you've been digging away, you know, maybe trying to do a lot of healing, working on your wounds, or there's just been some kind of project that you've been really involved with, which has taken so much energy, and you feel like you've been digging away forever and not seen any results. 8 of Swords. So you might have been feeling quite trapped, quite stuck, or just really prevented from making progress. For lots of you, you know, this retreat that you did wasn't a choice. You didn't decide you were going to have this time apart. You just felt really, really disconnected from your life, from the people around you, and you just put yourself into isolation. But yeah, like I said, lots of this wasn't a choice. You know, this was something which was kind of enforced upon you. And for many of you, this is part of your awakening. This is just the way that you agreed to ascend to the next level, the way that you agreed to awaken. You've not been able to see things clearly lately, fire signs, so we're going to see a little bit more about that. Ace of Pentacles, so there is a very stable new beginning coming your way. And I do feel like right now this is something you can't see or sense. You feel quite blind from it. Even as this message is coming out, you're probably like, I've got no idea how this new beginning is coming in, because you can't sense it right now. You've been working hard on this for quite some time, and you haven't seen results yet, so why would you believe that results are coming now? Well, I do feel like they are. I feel like there's going to be some kind of opportunity given to you, a fresh start for many of you. This is something that's going to come your way because of the hard work and dedication you've put in. For many of you, this is going to be related to a relationship as well, so a new beginning in romance, or a new beginning in self-love as well, you know, really making or committing to a routine of self-care and looking after yourself. Justice card, so this came out for the water signs as well. Libra season obviously starts 23rd of September, so for some of you it could relate to the new beginning coming in around the start of Libra season or during Libra season. However, for lots of you, this is actually a message about everything coming back into balance. It's about you completing this project. I do feel like all the hard work you've put in, that is going to come to completion now. Justice is saying that you will get justice for this. You will receive your payout. You will be getting clarity as well. So for those of you who can't really sense what's going on right now in your life, there will be clarity coming your way soon. Lots of the fire signs here that I'm kind of channeling for. You've had a lot of sacral healing to do, which it does feel like it's kind of completing, but also for lots of you there is still quite a lot of sacral healing left to do. So reconnect with your inner child, and I'm just being shown we need to spend a lot of time in nature as well. Like I know it just feels like you need to spend time outdoors, spend time around trees I'm seeing, or in parks, walking. That's going to help heal your sacral in some way, because it's like your lower chakras haven't been balanced. So it's about all that lower chakra healing from like your solar to your root. Fire signs, what else do we have coming up? Okay, we've got the Magician and King of Pentacles. So for those of you who are thinking about a relationship, it's telling me that this person you're going to be entering a relationship with is very stable, very secure, and also quite well off as well, quite financially abundant, secure in themselves, maybe has their own business, or is quite kind of like high up at work. 2 wands here, so there is a new beginning coming your way, fire signs. You will be seeing an opportunity presented to you, and this is something that you've earned, you've worked hard for. You have the power to manifest something really new and really exciting in your life. So think about what you want to manifest for yourself as well. I'm seeing that you have a lot of tools in your toolbox now, so you do have the tools to really kind of like go after what you want, whatever that might be. Even if it feels quite out of reach right now, it isn't. You know, you have the ability to really dream big. Okay. Ace of Swords. So we've got 2 aces now. This is really emphasizing those new beginnings and fresh starts coming your way, fire signs. For some of you, there's going to be a new career opportunity as well, something about communicating. So I do feel like lots of you, it's going to be maybe either journalism, or there's something about maybe starting a blog, something on social media where you're going to be really getting your thoughts out there. So if you've been thinking about setting up a new business, then you know that could be the next step for you as well over the next few weeks. You know, it doesn't have to be anything big right now. I'm seeing that even like the smallest of steps is going to lead to something really successful. Let's see what else we've got, fire signs. 6 of Pentacles. This also came out in the water sign reading. Both these cards did, and I'm being really drawn to the scales here. So it feels to me like everything's just coming into balance. It is all about payouts. You're about to enter, or we are currently in Virgo season. You know, this is the season where all the hard work and dedication you've put in, you're going to start seeing results manifesting. You're going to start seeing all of that hard work paying off. But for lots of you, this is new money coming in and being told. So this is about you starting being paid for maybe something you've been doing for free. So maybe you've been volunteering your time or helping people out without taking any money from it. And now it is going to start paying a wage to you. I'm not going to take those. Too many flew out. Fire signs. Two of Wands. So the world is your oyster right now. I am seeing that there's new opportunities coming in, but you need to make a decision where you want to go. Someone's going to be giving you something which is going to appear small but actually lead to something quite big. An opportunity of some kind of career advancement. Also feel like someone is making a decision about you right now, fire signs. So someone you've been waiting on who might have been in a third party situation. If that doesn't resonate, don't worry. It could just be that they were dealing with their own kind of like karmic situations. Maybe they had to really think about their own behaviour and patterns, and really, just sort out their own blocks to in relationships. And it feels like, this person is now making a decision about you, walking away from the past, the other person, the situation, the behaviour, and walking towards you. Can you tell me more about this, please? Page of Wands. So yeah, someone is thinking about what to say to you right now. Someone can't get the words out and being told, but they will be soon. So you will see communication, but it's like right now they just can't communicate. There's something which is on hold and being told, because it's not the right time. This is about the ship coming in to take them to you. It's just like it's not quite arrived yet. So they are waiting. They're waiting for this green light from spirit. This doesn't have to be romance, you know, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be career. It could be like you've applied for a job and you're waiting on hearing back from that, and you will be hearing back, but it's just like there's a little bit of a delay right now, I'm being told. So fire signs, if you're experiencing a delay, it's necessary, and it's to do with justice as well. It's to do with the time being right for this to happen. The sun. There are some really good times coming your way over the next couple of weeks. There's a lot of happiness coming in as well, a lot of joy, and excitement as well, like some fresh energy. So it does feel like for the fire signs, things have been quite stuck, quite stagnant, and you are entering a period now where there's lots of just new energy, fresh energy. It is like excitement. It's going to be, you're having fun again, you're enjoying life. Whatever you've been through is coming to an end. These hard cycles are closing out, and you're going to see things quite clearly soon. You are going to see the situation for what it is, and you're going to see the kind of like more optimistic side of life. Queen of Chalices. So this is about being a little bit more emotional. So maybe fire signs, it's time for you to express your love to someone. So if you've been holding back in communication or holding back in a relationship, then it is time for you to be honest with your feelings and tell this person how you truly feel. We're just going to get a romance angel card now for the fire signs. So romance angel. Flew out again, and we have trust. So you're being asked now to trust this situation, have faith that everything is turning out how it's meant to. If you've been worried about someone who you've been involved with, or you know you're interested in someone who you're a bit unsure about their true feelings, well, you know, you are being called now just to have trust. This person is reliable. You know, you can believe this person with what they say. Their feelings are genuine, even if they're not acting upon it right now, because, you know, they might be waiting for that green light to really give them the go ahead to take action towards you. But you can trust your intuition about this person. Believe the feelings that you're getting, and know that the time will come for this to really come together and start blossoming. And I do feel that the month of September, you are going to start seeing the beginnings of this relationship, and you're going to start seeing things really developing between you and this person. Okay, I think that's all I'm getting. I was waiting to see if there's any other messages coming through, but there isn't. So we're going to leave it there for the fire signs.